am on LinkedIn. I'll tell you, my passion is on the real estate side. My passion is really for the coastal areas.
So anybody that's looking
if you're looking
to
for
buy,
a second home,
yeah,
beach home from Brigantine down to Cape May. I mean, Ocean City, I absolutely know like the back of my hand. But I again, surfing for 50 years, I've surfed in all those towns. I'm there in the storm, so I know where they flood, right?
touche.
So that's, I mean, there's things that people don't know or don't understand when they're buying down there. Like I took a guy to look at a property down there, and it was a bayfront home. I said, let's go at low tide. He said, okay, why? I said, because I want to see the pilings on the dock, right? Because of the bulkhead, right?
Yep.
Because you got to replace a bulkhead, that might be $100,000.
Is that what it would cost?
It could be. I mean, and the technology that they're using for bulkheads now, the plastic interlocking sheet pile, I've used that sheet pile before. I know how you install it. I know the whole deal, right? And so you got to look at those things, right? But
yeah.
Here's the common agent in those areas. They don't know this stuff,
right?
And if they do, they're not going to say it for the most part.
They don't want the deal to fall apart.
But most of the time, it's because they don't know, and that's. I had an agent. Sorry to keep running on.
No, please.
I had an agent on the opposite side of a deal I did in Ocean City, and he was trying to out Ocean City me with his knowledge of, he'd been there for 20 years, and I'm like, I've been here for 50 plus. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I know, and just from being down there and living down there and surfing and fishing and boating and everything down there, there's stuff I know that I should win a trivia game, I guess, right? But there's helpful knowledge there. I did a quick reel about an area that floods, and down there because full moon, high tide, and floods every time there's a full moon, high tide. But if you're buying there, you wouldn't necessarily
how would you know that?
Because I was down there and I was showing a buyer a property that was, $2 million plus, new construction. You're going to take a kayak to your house every time it rains.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Having somebody in the know that cares is the most important thing.